Hi, I'm Aunt Angel, ZGALA, the Art Angel, and I'm going to do my stretches, but I want to talk a little bit about people who inspire me, and today I'm going to take a little flip side take on it and talk about inverse inspirations. People who've inspired me by way of doing what I don't want to do, and yeah, let's just get into it. The first person that has inspired me is whoever stole my ladder. I just went out this morning to do some work on the roof and get my cooler going and realized somebody stole my ladder. And rather than being upset about that, I am inspired to do a better job of securing my back gate and putting my things away. I'm actually not sure if I left the ladder in front when I was doing some work. I'm pretty sure I put it back in back. But in any case, it's a reminder and an inspiration to take better care of securing my perimeter, and also to be grateful for the fact that I actually have another ladder. It's going to be fine. It's not a big deal. Hopefully whoever took it needs it more than I. And yeah, that was one inspiration, inverse inspiration. Another is my mother this week. She had heart surgery 2 days ago. Thankfully, went very well. And she's making it home today. But in the whole experience, and of course, my experience with my mother has been my whole life, so it's ups and downs, ins and outs, lots of ways she inspires me by being strong. And lately, though, some of the ways she's inspiring me is that inverse way, by way of not being super sharp. And of course, I'm aware that I'm teetering on the edge of tempting fate to make me not super sharp. There's a lot of ways that lead to us not being super sharp, but one of the main ways is metabolic dysfunction. Sometimes lately they call dementia diabetes 3, and that's because there's a direct correlation between overeating, and especially overeating sugars, having high blood sugar level for long periods of time, and all sorts of diseases, but one of those is dementia. And my mother doesn't formally have dementia yet, but dealing with her on a more intimate level the last few days as she was in and out of the hospital was a reminder, clarification of something I already really knew the last few years, which is she's not too sharp anymore. Her memory is failing more and more often, and it's just an inverse inspiration for me. And not that anybody gets out alive, and again, I'm not trying to say this won't happen to me, but it has inspired me to really re-up my ante with regards to taking care of my body, listening to my body, not overeating sugar, and taking time regularly to work the brain and the body, because as they say, use it or lose it, right? So that's been an inverse inspiration for me ongoingly throughout my life, I would say, to various degrees, but got a fresh dose of it this week, so I'm going to mention it on my list of 3 things that have inversely inspired me today, recently. The other is as I go for what I call my belonging walk, which I try to do at least once a day, often twice a day, where I walk around my neighborhood and belong myself to this neighborhood. And when I'm traveling, I belong myself to the earth in general. Wherever I am, that's where I belong. And I often notice that it's just the same handful of people who are outside that I get to say good morning or good afternoon to, and that the majority of humans are not outside much. And that's all interrelated, I suppose, to this inverse inspiration. Those people who I get to see and say good morning to, and who are out there watering their yards or walking around or walking their dogs, are a positive inspiration to me. And all those people, 98% of my neighborhood whose hardly ever outside is inversely inspiring me to live a life, get outside, get some of life on me, because it goes by quicker than we think. Those are my 3 people who inspired me. I know some of them are kind of broad, but 3 things, let's call it. 3 things that have inspired me. The inverse inspiration. Of course, the word is escaping me. Episode. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe it'll help if I put my glasses on and I can see myself. I do appreciate the irony of life. It just continues on, this great mystery. I think it's Carl Jung who is known to have said, life is just a short pause between 2 great mysteries. So I hope you're getting some on you. I hope you're finding things that inspire you. Let me know in the comments what inspires you lately. Doesn't have to be, there's no such thing as perfect, really. It's just about what's on your mind, what's inspiring you to be more authentically alive yourself. I'd love to know. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Until next time, ciao for now.